pretty much nothing I can do here on my Mickey. So I'm just assuming that this is going to be sacked. He one-shots me with Heavy Slam next turn. I mean, it kind of sucks, but I mean, I don't really have anything to kill Celesteela. So, I mean, and he dodges the play rough, which is nice. Everything is just not going my way this battle at all. He gets the defense boost. This thing is freaking tanky as crap. So I go into combo, I was like, okay, maybe I can get 2 Focus Blasts off and kill this thing. First one lands, good deal. Of course, he's going to go into this stall game. The Leech Seed Protect. Because why not? He withdraws, and of course, we'll tap a boo. So at this point, I think he's just kind of screwing with me. He's trying to call my predictions on abilities and see if he can resist them, but that does a lot of damage anyway. And I'm going to get the Grassy Surge recovery, which is definitely going to come in handy. Of course, he's still got Leech Seed going. So really, man, I carry him Flash Cannon on Como, but I'm not really sure, like, okay, so I use Flash Cannon, and of course he switches out into Zygarde. So Flash Cannon not going to do much against this. Yeah, about a fifth of his HP. Like, okay, I can one-shot this thing with Draco Meteor. So I'm just going to go into a Draco. He's going to keep getting his leftovers from Leech Seed and the Grassy Surge. Goes into Celesteela. So Draco going to connect, but not going to do much against this. And my special attack's going to drop. So this Como is kind of needs to switch out now. I have a special attack drop, there's not much I can do. I got my Kartana in the back, maybe I can get a Swords Dance and one-shot this thing, or at least go for something. Here's a good switch in, he went for Protect. I get a Swords Dance. So I think I can kill this thing with Sacred Sword from a +2, where he's at, but of course he goes straight into the Flamethrower, and that's 4 times effective, and we're dead. Didn't know he had Flamethrower. So now he gets another defense boost. Of course he switched out, so he's just +1 still. Alright, Como, it's up to you. At this point, like, I've pretty much assumed that I've lost the game. There's no way I can win unless he just totally screws us up. He's PP stalling me with these protects pretty hard. I only have 5 on Draco, Clanging Scales, and Focus Blast. Of course, I did not think he was going to switch. Thought he was just going to stall on Celesteela. Focus Blast actually does a decent amount of damage. Then we get to find out that, oh, he's not just Zygarde 50. He's Zygarde complete. His final form. And of course, I go into Draco and he switches again for the immunity. At this point I'm thinking, okay, he's really just trying to mess with me. Like, he knows that he's won. There's no way he can lose. He's just screwing with me. I'm going to walk into a Flash Cannon, and he's actually not going to switch out. Almost get the kill there. If I would have got crit, he would have died. He goes for a superpower. I'm not really sure why he stayed in for this, because it didn't do much. And he's kind of in a position now where he switches to Still Steel, and I can predict the Draco and kill it. Or, Zygarde rather. Still Steel, I'm not really sure what I can do. So then he goes on to that. I go for Clinging Scales thinking that he's going into Zygarde. Of course he didn't. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, Still Steel is slower than I am. If he protects, he might be able to Leech Seed Stalden, but he's going to have to... He doesn't have a Leech Seed down right now. So this Grassy Surge will heal him up, but he's not going to get enough HP back. And he is in kill range, even for a Dragon-type move at this point. So even if he switches to Zygarde, I'm fine with that. Outspeed Tapu Bulu, I'm fine with that. So now I think that he's kind of found out that he could potentially lose this game. He goes into Zygarde. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, he just wants me to Draco and he's going to switch into Tapu. So I go for Flash Cannon thinking that he's going to go into Tapu Bulu. Which of course he didn't. So I'm scared at this point that he's going to do something, but he uses Rest. Okay, is this thing really going to just rest stall me? Does he have Sleep Talk? I don't know. I go for Draco, he avoids it. And he does indeed have Sleep Talk. So I'm just thankful he didn't have a Dragon-type move in there, because I resisted that pretty well. At this point I have to one-shot him, I'm thinking. Because if the Sleep Talk's another one of those, I'm dead. It's a two-shot. I didn't want a Draco because I didn't want to miss again. He uses Sleep Talk. And he gets Coil. So at this point, he's not going to outspeed me. Clinging Scales, he's dead. And he has one Pokemon left, in the red, who is weak to Steel. And I outspeed him. So, Flash Cannon here. There's no way he can win. He can't stall me out, because Flash Cannon's going to do 3/4 of his health regardless. And that's GG. Coma O freaking clutch, dude. I don't know if he was just messing with me and accidentally lost that game, but it sure did seem that way. Anyways, GG. That's what you get for bringing a little Pokemon.